¿De dónde usted viene?
De aquí de Juárez,
¿A dónde usted va?
a Oklahoma.
Está bien. ¿Nada que declarar?
No, pura ropa.
¿Vas a Rayos o qué?
Cuídese mucho,
Gracias,
gracias.
igualmente.
Bye. ¿Cómo está, joven? Qué bueno. Quédate la foto ahí. ¿Cuánto dinero usted trae hoy?
No, pues nomás traigo lo de mi camión de regreso.
Nada más que declarar.
No.
Cuídese mucho.
On the morning shift, we do find a lot of prohibited items. It's probably one of our busier shifts here in pedestrian, just because that's when a lot of people are crossing for work and everything. Found something inside that backpack.
Señor, venga acá.
There was a traveler with a backpack, and inside that backpack, he had a couple of tools and then a taped wrap bundle.
Let's do a little test. This is very early in my career here with CBP. In the past couple of weeks, we found small stuff, personal use, marijuana.
So it is positive for heroin.
But something like this, I didn't think I'd see this soon. I'm just graduating from the academy just 2 months ago. I've been an officer for a month and a half. So that's how long I've been here, right? Manning the borders. My first thought was like, wow, it's actually happening, right? What I see on the TV, in the movies, it's happening here, right in front of my eyes. Okay. 1.2 kilograms of heroin right here.
This was a first for me, but a very cool find to know that, that stuff isn't making it in, at least today.
It looks like there's some luggage on this side. There it goes. All right.
We are the agriculture enforcement team, and we're going to be looking at some higher risk shipments coming from countries that are bringing possible fruits and vegetables, cultural items, and we're going to just make sure that none of these items could potentially be harmful to U.S. agriculture.
Okay, this one?
Thanks. Are they candied or fresh?
They're fresh. Auntie, is this something?
Yep. There's spider eggs here.
Last year, agriculture specialists here in Miami International Airport submitted almost 15,000 different pests.
Here you go.
We'll place the shipment on hold and we'll wait for the final decision from the USDA to make our final action.
We work together also with agriculture specialists inside the airport.
Let's go, come on. Let's go find it.
My partner's name is Snoopy. He is a Beagle mix. We work here in the passenger environment. What does it show me? We'll open it. Hello, ¿es de usted? Miami is one of the biggest airports that we have, and we're always on high alert. ¿Qué tienes en el equipaje? Okay. Because different commodities, different plants or animals can be coming from different places. And since we do have such a tropical environment, that can be the nice breeding ground for our little enemies of pests to come and live. Como está cocinado, está bien. Voy a dejarla aquí para que usted la cierre. Muchas gracias. There's only a very small percentage of us as agriculture specialists who work here at the airport in the passenger environment. And then our core work in cargo, because the biggest thing that comes in here is our flour import.
This week before Valentine's Day, It's really, really busy for us. We receive maybe 35,000 stems of flowers.
Typically, we inspect one flower from each farm. So I'm checking to see if there's any bugs in here. For the most part, it looks clean. I don't see any diseases on the leaves. Everything looks good. If a possible disease or an insect that we've never encountered before comes into our country, it can cause a lot of economical damage to our agriculture here. We're catching bugs and we're, doing the dirty work, but it's actually nice to give them a little whip every now and then. They smell kind of nice.
Good to go.
Got a bug right here. I just found an insect. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the bug, put it in the vial, and then we'll send it to our local plant inspection station so that they can identify it. They'll make the final determination. If this insect is harmful to our agriculture, then more than likely the flowers will be fumigated. Our job here is to intercept the bug and make sure that the shipment stays on hold. Something that small can cause so much chaos to our agriculture, so it just lets us know that we're doing something impactful here.
These packages were seized by CBP, and these are 3 suppressors. They were sent in from China to addresses here in Los Angeles. So this one here especially is meant for an AR-15 type rifle, assault rifle. They're illegal in California no matter what. The suppressors are not allowed. Anyone ordering these is probably because you have a weapon at home. Otherwise, you wouldn't be ordering it. And that's another reason we need to go to their residences.
LA is such a gigantic hub for criminal activity. We currently have 3 operational groups that we're running that do everything from narcotics to money laundering to firearms cases, firearms parts, suppressors.
All right, everybody, thanks for being here today. We're gonna go over the search warrant briefing. The subject imported silencers from China. It arrived and it was seized by CBP. The silencers that were coming in, they're illegal in the state of California, but additionally, the individual is a 4-time convicted felon. So as we know, a felon in possession is not allowed to have a gun, right? So that's why we're going out. Are we jumping in my vehicle?
Yeah, we're taking one.
Okay, just making sure. We're going to be going out and executing a warrant over in the East LA area. We're trying to see if the individual is actually at the residence or not. So we're gearing up, getting ready to go, getting everyone in place, and we'll see how it goes from there.
Radio's all good? Everything solid?
Yep, sounds good to me.
All right.
It's on the up and up. Let's do this.
Okay, car 2 is set, car 3, we're good.
Go ahead, the others will fall in. We are ready to go to our target residence. We're gonna head over there. It's about a few minute drive. We'll go up there and hit the door and see what we get. There, I'm gonna dismount you.
Well, here. It's on the right.
It's a 3rd floor apartment. Slowly go upstairs.
this is the police. We have a search warrant. Open the door. Resident, open the door.
Ready?
Mm-hmm. Moving.
Please, search warrant! Please, search warrant!
Small room.
So we just executed the search warrant on the individual's apartment. No one was there right now, but we have located his car at a hotel a couple cities over. You want to go over? And then Kevin will stay here with these guys. We are now going to head over there, execute the search warrant on his car, and we're leaving a search team here to finish off searching the apartment. Dave, they're up there searching. I'm taking a few guys with me over to the hotel right now.
Okay.
We'll hopefully get over there in time before this guy gets notified by any neighbors.
Radio check.
Loud and clear.
Copy.
We're out here at the Target Hotel now.
Just the target?
Vehicle is there. I'm set up on the street. He's parked next to the street. Our guys are parked in the lot near him. And we're just sitting hard on the car. Maybe we'll see which room he comes out of when he goes to it. We got notification from the guys back at the other residence that we already hit. And so far they found some drug residue and some ammunition. So as soon as he gets to the car, they'll go approach him.
I got him. Yeah, okay.
That's him.
Confirm and going to the car. Everyone get ready.
Let's go.
Please, hands up! Here! Do it now! Here!
Most of our job is smelling bags and smelling carry-ons that people may have on them. Come on. Let's see. Yes. Kaboom. These bags are sort of like a leftover bag, or maybe the person is delayed a little bit because of the immigration side of the house, so then it's good to work with just the bags. A little bit easier for the dog. So that's what we call a change. And sometimes it's just to better smell a bag, and then he hasn't made up his mind, and so I said no. It's Booby. We'll fund a lot from plant material, fruits, vegetables, meat. We get a lot of stuff. Yes, good job. I definitely can tell that at least there's 3 different species of plant, just by the different leaves, how this one is different from this one. With fresh plant material, it could still have live pests. This one here has some stuff right here I'm gonna look at. These could be scale insects. They have a shell on their back that protects them. When I get in the lab, I'll check with a microscope, and it's easier to see if it is actually a shell or it could be sap on the leaves. We're gonna take it to the lab. All right, let's go.
Hola. Where are you going to now? To school. How long you have left? A few months. All right. Congratulations. Thank you. Bye.
I've been an officer here for about a year now. Honestly, every day is different. It really is. Every hour is different. Once we know that there is an alert, this could be it. This could be the possible next load that we do catch.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Bien, gracias.
¿Y tienes algo para declarar?
No, nada.
Dentro de la camioneta hay drogas, armas, balas. Ok. Vehicle going into lane 4. Vamos a ir a la línea 4, pero usted me siga a mi paso. Siga.
The driver was nervous, so we're gonna inspect the car now. It's not always an indication of guilt. A lot of people are just genuinely nervous around law enforcement. But when I see that type of behavior, I definitely send a report.
Can I get a K9 in secondary?
I'm already on it. I'm like, okay, let's do this. Let's break this car down, do whatever we have to do just to figure it out.
Seats. Good girl. My canine just alerted to the back of the underneath the spare tire. So the officers need to investigate to see what's going to be underneath the tire.
Now we're gonna take the vehicle and bring it to Area 51 where we can dismantle it and pull the tire down, and we'll inspect it from there.
Let's go ahead and bring it down.
I do get butterflies because it's like, okay, this is my first one, so we're gonna see what's in there. So you just never know.
Is it going down?
Yeah, it's going now.
Do you see anything?
Yeah, it is going down.
It's kind of heavy. They probably cut it so they can use it as a compartment. So they're probably gonna stuff bundles inside the tire. So I'm gonna go ahead and check it. As you can see, it's gonna be loaded. It has multiple bundles inside the tire. A few more on this side.
Woo!
So, good job.
All right. Pretty
There's
sure
gonna be
there's more deep down inside. Oh, you stuffed it in there. Oh, there we go. Could be fentanyl, could be methamphetamine, could be cocaine. It can be anything. I think there's more
Sure enough, I can feel a bundle right now.
different kind of bundles. We just don't know until we get it out and we do just test it with the Gemini.
There was a total of 18 bundles. So we're gonna go test it with the Gemini to see what kind of narcotics we have in hand. So let's see if we're right. With the fentanyl out there, it became real important for us to protect ourselves using gloves, using a mask, and using something to cover your eyes because of the dangers of fentanyl. Scanning the substance right now. And positive for the properties of methamphetamine. So we have a positive for meth. So we're gonna go inside and weigh it in a scale. This particular load was 8.58 kilos.
I feel good. I do feel good. We got it. There's so many ways, different compartments in a vehicle where you can hide the drugs. You can put it in a spare tire. We'll find it in a quarter panel the next day. Lift up the hood, it could be there. So we can't just focus on one. We have to focus on everything. On to the next.
Hey, hands up!
Don't move. Paul, watch behind you. When we approached him here as he got to his car with his girlfriend, he complied. He didn't give us a hard time at all, so there was no fight, which was nice, especially when we're worried about guns and silencers. So they got him down, cuffed him real quick.
I'm gonna walk with Corey.
The car's on the warrant, so we can search that too. Nothing? No. All right. Go check the room? Okay. Anything that's gonna hurt us or anything?
All I have in there is that pipe.
That's it? Nothing else? No guns, no knives, no nothing? But you're cool with us looking at it?
Yeah, go ahead.
He's given us permission. Room 117. Second door, yeah. He did admit to which room it was, and we went back and searched that room also.
Negative.
But there was nothing in there. It was just his belongings and his girlfriend's. Yeah, we're cutting the girl loose because she's not part of any of this. Other than that, there's not much we can do. There's nothing. They found, yeah, they found, I think, just some ammo at the house.
Ammo and a mag, I think.
Yeah. We'll go back, process the evidence from the other location, the first location this morning, draft all the reports up, get it to the district attorney's office, and he'll have to face the music as felon in possession of firearms and ammunition.
So what we're gonna do here is look under our compound microscope and see if we can get a better glimpse of to what these white dots are on the leaf. Looking here on the leaf, we see that most of the specks are under the leaf. It seems to me like a scaled insect. Oh, definitely scales. We are gonna ship them to USDA. They are our entomologists and our botanists there, and ultimately they will make the decision on whether this is what is called an actionable pest, something that's considered dangerous in a sense. You ready? We're working on a hot flight for us as agriculture specialists, especially the canines coming from Port-au-Prince, Haiti. Yes. All right. A bag in a bag. Oh, what is it? Looks like something in here. Yes, that's a good job. Good boy. Meat. From Haiti, they can bring in goat meat and other ruminants like beef, but judging by the bones, I'm pretty sure it's pork. A big thing that we are worried about right now is African swine fever. That has already come into the Dominican Republic. So we are really trying to stop meats from coming in from the Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, or the Cayman Islands. So that is why pork is not allowed. This is a notice of inspection, so a courtesy to let the passenger know that their bag was opened. This pork, we're gonna put it in our quarantine hold, and then later we'll take it to the hauler for it to be steam sterilized. Yeah, good boy. You did that. Such a good boy. Good job. All right, let's go. Let's go. Come on. What you got? What is it? What is it? What you got? Show me. That's a good boy. Show me. Oh, what is it? Oh, the stuff has blood on it.
What happened?
The light's a little bit expensive. That's a fun thing.
I'm gonna need to get that. That's All right, how y'all doing?
Good, and yourself?
Good. Where you going to?
To Basa.
All right. What were y'all doing in Mexico?
I was getting my glasses to go around.
All right. All right, y'all have a good night. You're welcome. I'm new. This is my first hearing with Customs and Border Protection. Training that we receive, it really prepares us when we come out here day one, because we got to hit the ground running, because they're not going to wait on us. The people across are not going to wait on us. The smugglers aren't going to wait on us to learn what they do. So we got to be ready day one. ¿Cómo está, señor?
Bien, ¿usted?
Bien, gracias. ¿Dónde va?
¿A mi casa?
¿A ver la que fue la señor?
No, entonces
All right. Trunk won't open, so I'm gonna have to just send it in secondary just to be sure, because we don't know what's inside of it. All right. That's it. Secondary, red Avalanche coming in the lane, number 1. Check it through the X-ray, see if there's anything inside of there. Oh, yeah.
Clearly see packages. Yeah.
As the vehicle went through the X-ray, we see the anomalies that are in the trunk area. And we're gonna send it in Area 51 and see if we can figure out what it is.
Thank you everyone for coming out on short notice. We're gonna brief up this operation real quick. Through an investigation, we recently determined that there's a trafficker here in Southern California trying to sell 37 pounds of crystal methamphetamine. The undercover has established communication with this trafficker. So pretty soon we're gonna set up in a parking lot. Once the undercovers meet with the trafficker, they're going to determine if he does have the product, which is crystal methamphetamine. At that time, he will summon us in. We'll go in and effect an arrest. Thank you. Crystal methamphetamine is a major issue in Southern California. We do see it a lot in bulk amounts coming freshly over the border from Mexico. So we try to intercept that before it reaches distribution hubs and gets distributed to the rest of the United States. We're heading over to a parking lot so that the undercover can verify the trafficker has bulk methamphetamine with him. So I think this is a good spot.
Is the undercover in position at the target parking lot?
He's landed.
Copy that. So it appears the undercover has arrived in a white van. Okay, we've got the UC on the phone with the target, describing his vehicle to the target.
So the subject should be landing in a black 4x4 truck.
HSI copies. There it is. It's traveling southbound. It's about to make a left-hand turn and go right in front of me, so I'm going down.
Occupied by 2.
We're kind of sunk in our seats. In case he's looking for any signs of law enforcement, we don't want him to see us in here performing surveillance. Undercover's calling the target now. So if we see that truck go over there, we know that's our guy. Okay, we got the target moving. Truck is approaching UC. So now we're waiting for the undercover to verify that that truck does have the methamphetamine, and then we will go in. We got the undercover at the driver's side of the suspect vehicle. He's having a conversation with the suspect right now.
Now. Go time.
Please, my car! Please, my car! ¡Válese del carro! ¡Válese del carro!
Turn around. Turn around.
Back.
We saw 2 also. We've summoned the first suspect, got him safely into custody. We believe there may be a second subject in there.
Step out of the car.
Move up the car. Come on, the police will be using the bed. Here. Up. Get here. Here, dude. Off. Nobody inside the car. Move.
So a K9 handler believes there's no one in the vehicle. Now we're gonna actually clear the vehicle just to have 100% confirmation that the vehicle is clear, that there's nobody else in the truck.
Again, that's the police. Police.
Vehicle's clear? There's miscommunication, there's only one suspect. We're gonna see what we got.
Oh, yes. I didn't hear it.
There it is. Bingo. Looks like we have crystallized methamphetamine.
We're gonna take this box back to headquarters and weigh it and see what we got. We're also gonna interview the suspect that brought this here and see if we can figure out how it made its way to the United States and where it may have come from.
We found some Santeria items. Santeria is a religion in Cuba. The reason that some people put the animal blood on it is an offering to the spirit. It could also be from a ritual that was done. The other religious articles that they have inside also does have blood on it. We don't know what kind of animal it could be from. As you see, there's a lot of red pigmentation. So it's pretty fresh because of blood pathogens. There could be diseases in the blood that's on here, and different animals can contain different diseases that can transmit from animal to human, which is why we're concerned about it. ¿Es de usted? Sí. Ok, necesito su documento, por favor. Encontré unas cosas de santería que tienen un poquito de sangre. ¿Son de usted?
Sí, son mías.
Ok, perfecto. Eso tiene sangre y está un poquito fresca. So lo vamos a mandar adentro para que lo vean, ¿ok? So vamos a venir hasta acá. Y entonces usted tuvo un ritual o algo allá en Cuba.
Sí, por eso lo llevo conmigo.
I'm going to refer this passenger in. He has some religious articles that are contaminated with fresh blood. Yeah. Vas a poner el equipaje acá en la máquina, ¿ok? Snoopy, vente.
It's good to go.
Ok, sí, aquí en la mesita está bien. Oh, lamentablemente lo único que puedo hacer es quitarlo. Muy bien. Sí. So, vamos a abrir acá. Sí. So, hacer esto, la madera, hacer estas 3 cosas. ¿Ok? Lo resto ya se lo puede llevar.
Sí.
Eso sí. Sí, so, ¿ves cómo esto tiene la sangre pegada? Por eso no entra. Porque puede ser que tengan enfermedades de los animales. ¿Ok? Y lo lamento porque entiendo que eso es algo bien personal. Aquí están tus documentos. Vas a salir acá por esta puerta y hacer una izquierda.
Gracias.
Okay, buen día. Unfortunately, we did have to take the items from the passenger and destroy them. Agriculture is a very big thing here in the United States, so it's something that we really cherish. It feels good to be finding good seizures. It feels good to be a member of the team, not just saving the agriculture, but doing your part. Sometimes it's not fun because you do feel for passengers, you do sympathize with them, but ultimately it is what we have to do. Thanks. Good job. Good job.
When we see anomalies in vehicles, we check them. Many of the times, there's nothing there. It's just probably just either food, suitcases, tools, and sort of stuff like that. But small chance, it might be something that's actually big seizures. When we see those, we dive right on it. We may do a full inspection on it.
You know, 4, maybe 5 bundles back here. Strong odor. What is it? Looks like marijuana.
You see clear plastic wrap.
There's a strong odor of marijuana coming from the bundles right now. We haven't seen a marijuana load in El Paso in maybe a month or so, right? Since it's become legal in the surrounding states, it's not always illegally brought into the United States anymore, right? However, Texas is a state where marijuana is not legal. And on top of that, as federal officers, we adhere to our customs laws prohibiting the importation of marijuana.
Looks like we're having a total of 5 of them.
We're still gonna go ahead and dismantle the rest of the vehicle just to be sure they're not something that we're overlooking.
When we find one thing, there might be something else. Don't want to let it go. Gotta make sure you get everything in the vehicle, because this is why I joined in the first place, because I wanted to find stuff like this. That ain't good. Uh-oh. I found a tag, so they know what a vehicle is. They're pinging it, so most likely somebody knows, whoever's sent this load over, they know that the vehicle's right here. And they probably got caught.
That should be everything.
Vehicle's clear. I'll take it.
We're going to be testing it to see what it is.
Cool. There we go. Right here, we are positive for cannabis. Today is my 1-year anniversary with Customs and Border Protection, and it's great to get a nice birthday present for it right here. This is my big cake. This seizure, even though it's just one, it affects a ton of people. The people who buy it, the people who sell it, the ones who brought it over. It's a great feeling to get, to know that I stopped somebody from doing this, but there's a lot more out there to find. And we gotta get back out there and do it every single day.
All right.
Maybe we want to just move the box over there.
We're gonna field test methamphetamine now. Take a small sample and insert it into the test kit. Sample did turn blue, so it is positive for methamphetamine.
Right now, we are putting all the individual bundles on the scale to try to get a total weight.
We have officers and agents interviewing the suspect now, see if we can figure out how this methamphetamine made its way from Mexico into the United States. It's always really good if we can get bulk narcotics off the street before it reaches distribution hubs and gets distributed throughout the rest of the country and cause harm to the communities.
All in all, it was a successful day.